Call the meeting order. Pledge allegiance. I don't think it's on.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anything? Video on? Even it should be on without that though.
Maybe restart the whole box in the back.
Who set this up, Chrissy? Did she test it? Shit. Yeah, I know. It works. All right.
Good job.
Open Public Meetings Act statement.
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting was forwarded to the official township newspapers posted on the bulletin board and township website. This meeting is being videotaped and will be on channel 9.
Roll call.
Mr. Marsh?
Here.
Mr. Fiorella?
Here.
Mr. Doyle?
Here.
Mr. Keane?
Here.
Mayor Burton?
Here. Can I get a motion to approve correspondence and reports?
Motion to approve correspondence and reports.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from December 9th, 2025?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the bill list?
Motion to approve the bill list.
Second.
Mr. Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Keane?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Can I get a motion to approve 2026 licenses?
Motion to approve the licenses.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to open the first public portion for resolutions below?
Make a motion for the first public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to close the first public portion?
Motion to close.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Resolutions, can I get a motion to approve Resolution 17925, authorizing the tax collector and chief financial officer to refund taxes paid in error?
Motion R-17925.
Second.
Mr. Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Keane?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Resolution 18025, authorizing the chief financial officer of the Township of Franklin to transfer certain funds from and to specific accounts in the 2025 budget of the Township of Franklin.
Motion R-18025.
Second.
Mr. Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Keane?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Resolution 18125, appointing SLEO 2 Konnor Reilly to full-time special law enforcement officer, SLEO 2, Class 2 for the Franklin Township Police Department.
Motion R-18125.
Second.
Mr. Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Keane?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Resolution 18225, authorizing tax collector and chief financial officer to refund overpayment of taxes.
Motion R-18225.
Second.
Mr. Marsh? Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Resolution 18325, designating the location for public notice.
Motion R-18325.
Second.
Mr. Marsh?
Yes.
Mr. Fiorella?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Mayor Burton?
Yes. Can I get a motion to open the second public portion for comments?
Motion to open the second public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Harry Kennedy, 1578 Price Mill Road. First of all, I haven't seen Jonathan or Mike since the election. Congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you.
I'm just going to make a wild guess. I have a feeling you're in for one of the most momentous years in the history of Franklin Township. Good luck. It'll be a wild ride, but with your experience, I'm sure that both of you will enjoy it. Secondly, appropriate authority, Mr. Mayor.
Appropriate authority.
Yeah, appropriate authority for the chief of police. Who does the chief of police report to? Public safety director?
Yeah, I would say that.
Who's the public safety director? Mike, with your experience in the police department, so you kept it on the township committee. There's no plans to change that in the near future, is there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good, good. Well, sometimes some things happen on reorganization day that nobody's read and they get fooled, but hopefully that's the case. Because I wanted to compliment you, which is a rare thing, but it's certainly deserved. I noticed that Konnor Reilly was hired tonight. And Konnor Reilly, again, a long tradition of service to Franklin Township by his family. That's a great hire, and congratulations. And it's not the only one that you've made this year. It's the second hire of the Holcraft gentleman also, long tradition of service to Franklin Township. And you have some things that you should be very proud of in Franklin Township, and one of them is the police department. And as I've said before, you don't have to go too far south, and I'm sure some of you have read some of those things. Maybe some of you have talked to some of the detectives in the Vineland Police Department, Detective Burke, Sergeant DeMarchi, some of the people that work there, to find out the dysfunction that can exist in a police department when you have the wrong people heading it. When you have the wrong people heading it, and especially in a subordinate role, where they're the rabble-rouser and the destroyer, it becomes a very unpleasant and unworthy place to work. And I'm sure we'll have a chance to read about more of that in the near future and to take a look at what Detective Burke and Sergeant DeMarchi have to say about how the Vineland Police Department was run. But in any case, the only thing that concerns me is the Franklin Township Police Department. And Mike, you as Public Safety Director and Mayor, it's very well run. And congratulations, you've done an excellent job. The only other thing I would like to add is I've been reading the things that have been going out in regards to the mailings on to the residents of Oak Avenue. Are any of you aware of those mailings?
Yes.
And are you aware of where they're coming from then?
Where they're coming from?
Yes.
I'm assuming they're coming from the people that want to build affordable housing in town.
Affordable houses? I wouldn't make that assumption, Mr. Mayor. I would make the assumption that it's somebody that wants to build a commercial endeavor at that particular place.
I would have to disagree with you.
Well, I think we'll see then as to what might happen, because
I think it's the same outfit that's out on Mile Long doing the same thing that they're doing out there out on Oak Avenue, and you'll probably see them across from the baseball field on Pennsylvania Avenue too.
Might very well be, but when we begin to worry about egress out to Route 40, and when we begin to worry about 50-year-old properties suddenly being discovered, it lends credence to possible other changes that might be taking place. But in any case, whatever the development is, I'm sure the residents on Oak Avenue will have an interesting year perusing it and finding out exactly what it might be. But the only thing that I would, again, and when you look at the LLC that was formed to buy that land, they have some interesting names in there, including some of the people that were involved in the LLC on the property a little bit further to the west on Route 40. Wall was one of the names that might be involved in that. I'm sure it's a familiar name to you.
Wall?
Chris Wall? No, he was close with the Konnors and some of the other people that were involved in that LLC.
I don't know
Well, in
who
any
they
case,
are.
right, we'll have a chance to explore that. I'm
You know
sure you
him?
do, you might not know.
I don't know.
Check with Tim.
I don't know.
I'm
The
still trying
final-
to,
the
I'm
final
still
thing-
trying to figure out who Sam Roan is, whatever his name was.
There you are.
He lives right next door.
Still waiting for that money. I mean, he's supposed to give us.
Yeah, there's still a Roan that lives right on Malaga Lake too, I believe his son. But neither here nor there.
No, but I mean, to be honest with you, that's what I heard. I mean, that's, a couple people sent me a copy or a picture of a Facebook post, and,
Right.
you know,
Well,
that's
again,
that's the downside of what's going on right now, to be
Well-
honest with you.
Well, again, water and sewer and many other things,
I've been saying that for
yes,
years,
you have.
and you know what?
The
These
last-
people think they got a better idea, so it's kind of scary.
Well, we'll find out. No hot dog stands in any case. But
Well,
finally,
I mean, we could use one.
I would say this, gentlemen, that as someone who once served on the Franklin Township Committee, and when I left, there were some nice things said about how I turned Dodge City into a more peaceful place. I just make a suggestion to all of you, and again, you take it for what it's worth. There are 150 elected township committeemen or councilmen in Gloucester County. Nobody on the face of the earth could name all of them. You guys have one thing that's important, and that's the legacy that you're going to leave. And you have a lot of important decisions that you'll be making this year. I hope you make the right ones and you do what's best for Franklin Township. Take care and have a good year. And again, Jonathan, Mike, congratulations. I hope you have a very profitable and happy new year. But lastly, it's one thing to remember. I don't know how to explain it any better. Guns can be good or bad. Guns can be used to protect your house. Guns can be used to kill people. Roundup can cause cancer, or it can protect you against weeds, or it can be used to destroy competitors. It can be used for a lot of ways, some good, some bad. Try to do the right thing this year. Try to do what's best for the township, not what's best for the individual landowner. Thank you, gentlemen, and have a great year.
Dave Marshall, 67 Road, Malaga. Good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Just a couple of questions. The property behind Corolla is the one that backs up to Joshua's Court and got clear cut. How did that get approved? Because those people
It
now
didn't
have-
get approved.
So somebody did it illegally?
Somebody did it illegally.
No, they got a
Oh,
permit.
he got permits.
Did he get a permit
Yeah, he
to
got
kill all the
permits.
trees?
Yeah.
You paid for them
All the
all?
way to, including no buffer for those residents. That was approved that way.
He paid to clear all the trees on his property.
And
Yeah.
who signed off on that?
He would put it through zoning, through the tree ordinance.
Sorry, I don't remember seeing it come, it had to be through zoning office, but I.
Do we know what he's gonna build?
That's,
He's not building
He's
anything.
gonna plant fruit trees and ornamental trees there. That's what he put on the application. In the application for clearing all those trees.
now, when somebody puts an application, there's nothing that protects any residents around it. That whole court now has no buffer, nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, it's sad for them. I mean, and nobody here can protect them. There's nothing we have in place to protect residents that way, that have been there a lot longer than this gentleman's coming.
Well, but he's not building anything there, so I mean, he has the right, if he pays the fee through the tree ordinance to clear the property. He doesn't have to keep a buffer on a vacant lot.
Even if there's all the way up to that property line, he does not have to.
If he gets any approvals, he'll have to meet the buffer.
I understand.
So here's the
Once something
problem,
gets
the state made this clearing law through soil erosion that we had to adopt. We adopted it. This fella interpreted it as a permit to go pay to cut trees, which isn't the way I interpret it. So it's just like when they legalized marijuana and, affordable housing, they changed the rules, and then this is a loophole. So now we have to find a way, when someone applies to remove trees, it should go back to the soil erosion standards, like 5,000 square feet. There should have to be a soil erosion permit and all that. That wasn't in the state stuff, so.
But in our local ordinance, we have tree for tree, correct? So who went out and counted the trees before he cleared them, and how many he has to plant?
he had an estimate from a tree person of how many trees were there, what he was clearing, and then the number he's going to plant is more than what he had to replant, according to his application.
And I'm just looking at it, I mean, you saw what happened on Route 55, because that poor planting went on there with the flooding. You take all those trees out, there's going to be flooding in that area now,
So
so
there's no buffer standards for a vacant piece of property.
If he's to build something there, then the board can make him put a buffer
No, I
trees
understand
to
It seems
protect.
dumb
What's
to
an
cut the
application
trees
for?
down and then later we make them put them back up. Like these guys are saying, without an application to build something, then there isn't buffers. So
and there's, like I said, that's something that maybe you should look into, protecting those residents.
It
I mean,
is.
it's done now there, but you've got a lot of, I mean, you got 16,340 residents in this town.
But that's the first time it's happened that we've seen
Well,
someone.
Vasio was another one.
That-
Now, that was
different.
before the tree ordinance.
Right,
But it's still the
this
fact
was,
that-
they used the tree ordinance as a,
loophole, I know.
right, like this guy came in and bought a permit. in his
Well, be
house.
smarter than,
And
write
I'm-
something up.
That's.
Maybe he's gonna do what Fazio did and farm it.
And that may be the case. I mean, but it's still the fact that residents in that area should be protected somehow, and that you were voted in for the residents. So something to consider.
Well, I didn't
It's something
really,
we've been talking about and something that's gonna have to be added in because it created an opportunity for.
For people to do.
And
that,
this
they
guy
should.
could have, I'm not saying anything bad about him, he could have just said, oh, it's so much to clear trees, I'll pay, and, I mean, he came in apparently before he did it, and it wasn't like he just did it.
No, he's following the law, he's
Right.
following the law, but that's
No,
where things
well,
need
the
to be.
problem is, I think there has to be something
Something
that
to
ties
protect
it
people.
together.
Yep. Next question, if I have to do this through the mayor, there's a piece of property you had told me you owned, over on, off of Little Mill Road, just north of Windsor, there were two pieces, that is now being surveyed. What's the reason for the survey, for something going in there?
I sold that property 2 years ago.
Okay, so is there anybody come forward then, because it's surveyed within the last month?
No, I
You can
think,
see all the flags and markers out there like there's a development going on.
yeah, I haven't been over there, so I don't know. They don't have an
As committee
application.
members, you should be aware of this, so that's what I'm asking.
We wouldn't be aware of anything. If someone gets a survey, well, I'm like,
No applications,
no,
nothing's come
there's no
forward?
application.
Nothing on the wind?
No, I mean, they own the recycling center next door, so from my sense.
I think it's gonna be another dollar store.
It wouldn't surprise me here. Yeah, that not surprise me a bit. It's the laughing stock of most of the Gloucester County is our area on dollar stores. The property, Mr. Finley, behind the Jersey Diner, that when we talked about that there was multiple fines being levied against them, you were gonna keep me informed. I haven't heard anything since January.
So they had a trial and abstention, they were fined by the judge, and they had a certain amount of time to clean up. They haven't paid any of the fine, and they were just issued more summonses again, so.
he's not in there anymore, he's just all his stuff's left there.
Well, he's in there every week. He's in there every Sunday.
Doing what?
Clearing trees, dumping trash off, pulling stuff out. Every Sunday he's there. He does it when nobody's around, so it's easy. But it's every Sunday he's there in the afternoon. I've sent emails
Matt?
about that before.
Is there a warrant for his arrest? For national for court?
No, because we had the trial and abstention, so now it's just a fine.
Yeah, which means he didn't show up.
Right.
But it's not-
Abstention.
But the problem is, it's not a person,
It's a
it's
corporation?
an LLC.
Ah, okay.
The fine and the trial and abstention was against the LLC, which is who owns the property.
That explains
So
it.
there's more ordinance violations against him, which will be coming to court, and we'll go through another trial and abstention. The judge will know that it's a second set of offenses, the $8,000 fine is already levied. He hasn't made any attempt to pay any of it, and we'll go that way. But it took like 11 months to get to court last time for the trial and abstention, so
Does he have a cease and desist on that property?
he's been told multiple times.
This is the same thing.
Some of them guys ride by there on Sunday.
Just a different character each time.
Yeah, that's it. It's just,
You send them to court and then it just,
they play the system.
the system's broken.
And, I'm unaware, and I'm sure I'll find out in January, what appointed positions are up for contract renewal this coming up in January?
What, say
What
that
appointed
again?
positions are
What do you
up
mean
for renewal?
appointed position?
As in, I mean, you've got solicitors, you've got.
They're all up every year.
Every year.
Okay. I thought some had longer contracts.
No, just the judge, I think.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Can I get a motion to close the second public portion?
Motion to close.
Second.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Committee reports, Mike?
Nothing to report, just hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Mark?
It's only been 2 weeks, so I've met with library since then. The HVAC system, they said it's running great, so that's a win. Great. Took us a long time to get it done.
You had to bring that up.
Oh,
John?
For communications, the website has mandatory updates that need to be made to meet new state criteria, so we're working with the clerk to do that, but we're ahead of schedule right now for those updates. And then our video editor that assisted with Communications Commission for meeting videos resigned last week, so we'll be on the hunt for somebody to help out there. Maybe a volunteer as a part of communications could do that for us. And Finance Subcommittee is expecting a surplus, so we have an estimated range of that number, but nothing finalized yet.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ken? Nothing? Like Mike said, hope everybody had a good Christmas. You have a good New Year, and we'll see you next year. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Mark, quit hitting it. You said you won't put-